So I just wanted to just make this video, go live about it. My car is a total loss. I don't know who's on right now, but I know the last live that I did like a few days ago, I told you guys about the issues with my car, of how with the hurricane. What's up, Dan? Good morning. The last live that I did about like 2 or 3 days ago, I had told you guys that unfortunately my car was in the shop due to the Hurricane Milton. Give me 1 second. So my car has been in the shop, and I found out on Friday that my car is deemed a total loss. So what happened was a drain pipe, I guess, got clogged, and so it bursted the evaporator, which is, I guess, it's part of the AC, and it started to leak. And so my car, like underneath the carpets, the chairs, they were wet. So the reason why I took my car in initially was because the mat on the driver's seat, well, you know, the driver's side, was soaked, but you couldn't see any water in my car. It was just really soaked. So I took it in, and plus, like previously back in September, the airbag notification came on for the passenger side. So that means obviously there was issues with the airbag, and my car has never had any issues with the airbag. So from the hurricane, it, like I said, it drained, it clogged one of the pipes that go from like the top of the car all the way to the inside of the car on the driver's side, thus breaking the evaporator that goes to the AC. So basically, when they took my car apart, all of it was underwater. Like, I had the Ford Explorer, the 2019 limited edition, right? I got it back in 2019. The car was in an accident. 3 months later, a drunk driver had hit my car, and my husband and my dad were, in the car when it got hit. And so the damages to that accident was about 30,000. Like, it was like 26,000 to fix it, and we bought my car for 48,000. Keep that in mind, okay? So after that accident, the car, it drove smooth, right? But things started to come up, like the steering wheel would make like weird noises, and it wasn't the power steering, it wasn't nothing like that. It was just the steering wheel. When you would move it a certain way, it would like creak, it would like whatever. And then the driver window, when it would go down, it would like squeak, if that makes sense. Also, the horn would go out, so it would sound like a clown horn, and that happened to me twice already. So this last time that I took it in, one of the horns, like, so in the Ford Explorer, they have like 2 fuses or 2 sensors, or hi, make sure you guys are subscribing. It has like 2 batteries or something like that to the horn. So one of the batteries to the horn was like dead or whatever, like whatever, it just didn't work. And so yeah, ever since the accident, it never, like, it was a safe car, but I don't know, like, now that I think back on it, there was issues that started to come up before the Hurricane Milton. I'm not a noob. But anyways, so like I was saying, with the Ford Explorer, if you ever seen the inside of it, like it's the driver's is like this. Then there's like a hill to like where the captain chairs are at, and there's like another little hill to go all the way to the back. So this is the rental that I have. It's a Ford Explorer, but it's a 2023 model. So if you guys can see here, like, okay, so here it's flat, right? And then here there's like a little hump right here, and then it goes up over there. You see, with the car that I had, it was way bigger, because now the Ford Explorers, they're made a little bit smaller, at least this one that I'm in, the 2023. But anyways, so all of that was underwater. Like when they took apart the seats, everything was covered in water. And you would have never told. Why is this? Sorry, I keep getting calls. But anyways, so the car was underwater. Not literally. Like, I didn't go into like anything, but yeah, so they took the car apart, and there was a whole bunch of water, and there was mold. You wouldn't have known, because like you couldn't, like the carpets weren't stained, if that makes sense. I would take my car every single week to Mr. Car Wash, and I would vacuum my car every single week. And I don't know, like once they soaked, like vacuumed up all the water that was under the chairs, they vacuumed the carpets or whatever, and there was like a whole bunch of mold on the carpets. So they wanted to charge me like $1,300 to take out the complete panel of your car, like all of this part, right? In my car, because this is a rental car, like I was just saying. They wanted to charge me like $1,300 to take out the panel, and to seal the panel, and to change the carpet, which, mind you, was just the carpet in the driver's side and the passenger side, when the whole entire car had water damage. And sorry, my head's itchy. When the whole entire car had like water damage. Oh, I can't even fucking put this on. So the whole entire car had the water damage, and they were only going to replace the passenger and the driver's seat, like carpets. So obviously, like, we were like, what the heck? So then my dad came up with the idea of calling the insurance company to see, because it was a natural disaster from Hurricane Milton with the car. And so our insurance, like, there was a representative that went out to look at our car and deemed it as a total loss. Mind you, it took us by surprise. And why are you sitting in the car going somewhere? I'm going to a dealership. I have to turn in this car, the rental car. go to TJ Maxx. Why don't you meet me? Why don't you meet me there? Like, meet me there. Anyways, so yeah, I wanted to go ahead and update you guys because I know the last live that I said that I was just waiting for me to get the diagnostics on my car. And yeah, so that is what's been happening. And then all last week, it was, not only was it my car that was in the shop, but on my way to take my car to the dealership to get checked out or whatever, my husband's car gets a flat. There was a whole tool in his tire. So mind you, he's following me so we can drop off my car to the dealership, and then he's following me and he gets a flat. And then this whole time we're on crunch time because my car had an appointment for 11 a.m. to go into the dealership, and then my daughter gets out of school. So I was freaking out, oh my god, whatever. And then my dad's car ends up going to the shop. So now there's 3 cars in the shop all last week. A lot of like it was like hitting us like one by one. And then we get hit on Friday with my car being a total loss. And then was it Monday, my husband's car, the check engine light comes on. And then my dad's car, they told him was like $3,000 to like fix whatever needs to be fixed in it. And then my mom gets a car. And then the AC starts going click, 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 click. When I tell you it's been it's been like issue after issue after issue with cars lately. I did vlog the whole experience because I did go car shopping, and you'll be able to see that in the vlog whenever it comes up, because I have not had time to edit it with all of this going on, plus homeschooling my son. It's just a lot. There's just a lot going on. Okay? It's just a lot. And it has been easy. It's been like very like stressful, a lot of anxiety, because imagine, like, you need your car to get around, So that is a life update of what's been going on. And I know I had told you guys like a few lives ago, like a couple weeks ago, like a few days ago, that I'm gonna try to be posting, but it's honestly like super like there's just so much going on. There's so much going on. Oh my god, just saw a 3-car collision. But yeah, so that's the update that I wanted to give you guys. So I was in between the Bronco, the Escape, and the Ford Explorer. But there's just something like, when like something bad happens to your car, and then you're like, you kind of have like, oh man, like if I get the same car, not that it's gonna happen again, but it's more of like a I don't know how to say it, like a depression or something, when you see that car on the street and you test drive it and it drives just like your car, and like you have to come to terms, like I'm trying to still come to terms of what happened to my car. But I mean, I know everything happens for a reason, and like all the electrical wires were all soaked, so obviously that was like a hazard waiting to happen, and I would have never known. I would have never known if I didn't take it to a dealership and then like taking apart the carpets in the car. I would have never known. I would have never known that it was throughout the entire car. Because I just thought it was a driver part. A driver, like carpet. Like. You know? But yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know and to get on live. And to also tell you guys to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys can please subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching my live. Yeah. So right now I'm on my way to the dealership to return the rent-a-car. And yeah, so no more rent-a-car. No more Ford Explorer. But some cool things that we're going to do with my husband's car. We are going to be upgrading like a whole bunch of things inside of his car. And I'm excited about that because we're going to change out the whole car radio system. And like the car that we have, it's a 2015. Like we got it back in 2015, like a new car, you know. And it obviously still has like all the standard stuff that came inside the car, right? So we're gonna change the radio. So it's gonna have like a whole tablet looking thing, which definitely I'm gonna be vlogging that and showing you guys that because I think that is super cool. I know like back in the old days, if you guys ever had like an older car like growing up or whatever, and your mom or like your parents or like your siblings would get like the new radio, and like they would like be able to take off the front face of it and like hide it so no one would steal it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because my brother said that. And yeah, so I'm gonna be upgrading a lot of things inside the car. I'm gonna be getting the car detailed eventually to take out some of the stains in the passenger seat, because you know things happen from 2015, okay? But thankfully the car is in really good condition. The check engine light is on though. But my dad yesterday, because I was gonna take it over to the dealer yesterday, and my dad decided to take the battery out and then unplug the battery, like unplug the battery and then replug it in, and that kind of like resets your system of your car. So basically any lights that were on, if they turn off, like it shouldn't really be an issue. But I'm not a car person, not a mechanic. I'm nobody. Okay. So that's what happened. So when I took it to where we always take our the car, they're like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that because now we don't know what's wrong with the car. Because if the light isn't on, like the check engine light isn't on, then there's no way to know like what's wrong with the car, right? But I did take it to AutoZone before I took it to where we always take it to, and in the computer it says that there's an O2 sensor. Rick Bank 1 is what, from what I remember for the whole sentence. So when I took it to the place that we always take it to, they said that the Rich Bank 1 system error can be a whole bunch of different things. So it could be a spark plug, it can be a sensor, it can be maybe it was just when you put in gas and there's like a little air bubble that goes in through the gas line. It could have been that, and whatever, like it could be a lot of different things. So it doesn't necessarily mean something's wrong with the actual engine. So there's that. But I've already been looking up things, which is super exciting, and it's all on Amazon, guys. Yesterday I looked up seat covers, and it's cool because it's, I don't know how to explain it, but seat covers for the car, steering wheel, the shifter thing, because for some reason the Ford Fusions, things like to melt in the car. Like if you have anything that's leather or anything like that, and you're not putting the sun thing on your window, this thing, where is it? Somewhere there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That thing, if you're not putting it on your windshield, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because it's supposed to help protect your car from the sun, especially if you have leather seats. So there's that. Okay, I'm back. There's gonna be a lot of updates that we're gonna do to the car, so I'm super excited about that. And I also wanna change, not the color of the car, because we'll probably still do it the same color, but put a new, like, fresh paint on it, like make it all, like, you know, looking like brand new. You know what I mean? Cool things. And it's so cool, like, if, like, I looked up the type of car that we have and, like, what things you can customize, and that's how I found out all these bunch of things that we can do to the car. So I'm excited about that. I think it's here, right? I think so, yeah. So I am going to the dealership, and I have to clean out the car because I have some stuff in here, like napkins, unused napkins, obviously, and yeah, so I gotta clean up the car. And luckily my dad already got there, so I don't have to be waiting to get picked up. Sure, there's that. I'm trying to see if I can find my mom's car. I think I see it. I think I see it. They bury you in here? Where are they? I don't see my dad. Where's my dad? Babe, call my dad. See where he's at. Tell him to go to the service part. I gotta, like, take all the stuff that's in this car out. I gotta put it in his car. I don't see. Oh, wait. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. Let me go over there first. And I was like, where is she? Oh, you probably didn't even notice. Oh, okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. But if you guys are still watching, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will give you more updates. Bye!